Them niggas was pumping out content.
Crazy.
They was pumping out a lot of content. Does it surprise y'all who stayed? Because Flacco stayed.
It does not surprise
Sharp
me.
stayed.
Nah.
Sharp is the one. I'm going in on Sharp, but we'll go ahead.
Well, we're here right now.
Yeah,
I believe in the moment.
okay. So this nigga Sharp, bruh, it doesn't surprise me that he left, and this nigga Sharp gets on my fucking nerves.
Did he left?
No, that he did not leave. He gets on my nerves, bruh. Sharp thinks he's so fucking intelligent, and it's just the nigga got online and said, "I'm happy to announce that I will not be leaving no jumper." This nigga had the nerve to say, "The work's not done yet." What work are you doing? What are you fucking talking about, bro? Like, what? This nigga think he is like, he really thinks he's a superhero, bro. He thinks he's giving game to these bitches. You're not saying shit. Like, anybody with half a brain knows you ain't saying shit. I understand that might work on certain females and sometimes certain niggas, but real niggas, bro, we listening, you ain't saying shit, bro. Like, you're not saying anything. You trying to act like you're taking this grandstand of, I'm not a follower. I'm not going nowhere. Nigga, you're not going nowhere, possibly because you need to check. I don't know. I'm not going to confirm nor deny that because I literally don't know what your pockets are. But I just don't like that he's taking... One thing that No Jumper does, No Jumper puts the craziest batteries in some of these niggas' backs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the point that they think they're above critique. They think they are on God level already. Like, it's like... They just think they're that nigga already, and it's like, you're cool, but you ain't that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But do you gotta think that you that nigga?
And we gotta think.
Is that part of the game?
And thank you. Sharp is playing a different game. He's playing pimping. It's a lot of loyalty that comes with that.
Okay.
It's a completely different.
True.
It's a lot of passion.
I believe that.
And he was like, I don't know, like Sharp has always been, even his first interview with Soft White Underbelly. Like,
he's always been that guy.
He's just, some niggas are
pimping. He's like, that's...
Some niggas are characters. Some niggas have like a level. Because what you can't deny about this nigga is the charisma. Like, he's definitely,
I'm not, I wouldn't take that away from him.
And it's like, you know, it's not always gonna be the coolest shit in the world, but it's one of them things, like, he can't not talk like that.
That's a fact.
He convinces bitches to sell their bodies.
Yeah.
Can I say bitches?
Yeah, for sure.
He convinces bitches to sell their body.
Okay, but this is my thing.
You gotta talk very slick to that hoe.
I'm gonna tell you what my issue is. I think everybody has their lane, and obviously sometimes you have to jump into other lanes, and then you might be good. He's trying to jump into lanes that he's not built for, and it's just like, I like the lane I like the lane that you maximize in. There's a lane that I couldn't touch with my best day. You know what I'm saying? That
like when he's bargaining OnlyFans bitches?
Essentially, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have the energy in me, bro. Yeah. I don't. Like
we not dancing on TikTok.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain shit.
That's not our way of marketing ourselves.
Exactly.
But that is somebody else's way.
That's your lane, and I would never not respect you in that lane. Once you start talking like you're in this person's lane, like you're really that nigga, cut it the fuck out. That's when I'm just like, hell no.
Are you speaking specifically about his feud with DJ Academics?
Partly, but then even outside, not only outside of that, I like how you did that. But not only outside of that
particular beef
but we've seen him with Wack 100. All that shit. Wack 100 is a whole other story. But that shit was corny too.
That shit hurt my feelings as a Sharp fan.
Yeah, that one hurt because it's just like I'm watching two niggas that I enjoy the entertainment, but it's like, I can't deal with this shit. This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
I told you that shit on a car ride to somewhere where they put cameras in front of us.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like the way that he handled himself in that situation.
Just, they both look,
he kind of tucked his tail a little bit.
Yeah, and they both went out bad. I mean, I feel like Wack 100 is like perfect. He's the best at going out bad.
He's immune to it.
He's immune to it almost. So it's like
it's not even happening.
He never got the vaccine, meaning he never said sorry. Yeah. So he's just immune. He can
just keep swimming. So watching these two niggas go at it, I was like, I was disappointed that they was doing that shit. Like, I can't believe I'm watching y'all two niggas crash out on each other. Sharp takes the L, kinda, but apparently he says they squabbled. He said
they squabbled.
He said they got down. They squabbled.
I don't believe it.
They threw them hands.
I don't believe it.
And then he said,
Wack can say anything? Because Wack lies about things.
Of course, because Wack lies about everything. But of course he didn't say nothing. Sharp does what Sharp does. Ask him. He's got the video. you know, so we ain't never gonna see this shit.
Sharp do that like a motherfucker. He loves dishing it out. Like,
like,
it's on him.
You gonna tell us some oh shit, y'all fought?
Academics owe me money.
Ask him though.
Yeah,
ask him.
yeah,
you know, like that's the shit. It's like, okay, fuck you. But whatever, you know?
I don't understand why anybody even begins to try to have a conversation with Wack on Clubhouse. This shit is not set up for you to succeed. The nigga's in there.
I feel like that was Sharp though.
He's the biggest mic. He's got a group of, he's like Scar from Lion King. He's got a group of little hyenas.
That's a fact.
That's just gonna fucking fiend and growl at you and shit. Like, you are not winning. You're not coming out of there.
I think I can make it out that bitch. If I was debating that nigga about anything, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
He's just gonna out loud you.
No,
he's gonna out loud you.
He's gonna out loud you. He's gonna out loud you.
If you
it doesn't matter.
I need to watch
intellectually. I'm sure you could get him. I'm not even worried about that.
That's what the problem.
But that's the problem is once he knows you got the best of him, he literally won't stop yelling.
On pipe,
you're gonna get him.
He won't stop yelling to where you just like, I'm not about to be yelling with this 50-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you say some smart shit to him, he's gonna bring him fighting. Every time.
Yes,
it's just all right. We got to fight now.
Yeah,
you hurt my brain.
Same
you
with
gave me
Sharp.
brain freeze.
They're in the same lane essentially. Now that we're talking about it, which is why I didn't like seeing them go at each other. I'm like, y'all need to be busy with other niggas. So it's like, intellectually, you can body Sharp within 35 seconds. You know what I'm saying? It just does not take much. He sounds smart to a dumb nigga to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when he's interviewing a chick, I can understand what he's asking, but he'll ask it like, so when you woke up, like, why did you do your face? It'd be like, you could have got your answer.
Did you use deodorant this morning?
Yeah, still kept it pimping and got what you need.
But I feel for Sharp because it's like when you in that lifestyle for years, how can you talk to a hoe that he was talking to, and like keep a straight face? Like he's probably like the Hulk, Bruce Banner, just fighting it for the real Sharp to not come out.
Imagine your first time playing basketball, you had to guard LeBron James.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This nigga's first interview was on No Jumper.
Yeah.
Like his first time, from what we know, publicly conducting an interview.
Oh yeah,
was
him conducting an
interview.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True.
So it's like, of course, you know he gonna lose his temper with these bitches. You still yelling at whores on the blade.
But I'm okay with that. That's his style.
That's
his
must
lane.
see TV.
That's his lane. But some of these bitches ain't stupid, so it's like
which makes it better.
And they be washing him, and all that does is the Wack 100 effect. He turns up, starts yelling, and it's
stupid.
It's like when you say some shit.
Stupid.
It's like when you say
some of them do. Some of them definitely be stupid.
Yeah,
it honestly be like 50-50 because.
Wait, I'm sorry. Smart. I asked the wrong question. Some of them be smart.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I said some they be stupid. Like the fuck.
So,
majority of the bitches.
Nigga, what?
I would say it's almost like 50-50. Some of them like
50-50.
I would say 50 smart, 50 dumb. Yeah.
Oh my nigga, that's a
50%. Yeah.
wide margin, nigga.
It's a pretty big margin. I feel
50%.
Because think about it, bro. It's like. And that's also what gets on my nerves. And I don't know if y'all have any insight or just like heard other like people talk about this. You know, like the ism has there's an evolution of that too. There's the online game now, right? So I kind of get irritated when an old school pimp literally does not acknowledge that there might be a new form of it now. You know what I'm saying?
You know
that kind of irritates me because I'm like. You can't even have half the questions or conversations that you could have because it's not like he's never bringing chicks in off the blade. He never does. Yeah. It's always OnlyFans chicks. So it's like, I need you to understand a little bit more about OnlyFans so you can at least hold 10 more minutes of a conversation before you start barking on the bitch.
I do feel that though.
Yeah.
Because like hoeing, there is levels to hoeing.
Right.
Like really being out there on a sidewalk. That's some real hoeing.
Exactly.
Like that takes a lot of like.
That's a specific person.
Like baby wiping your pussy before sessions.
Like so in a pimp's head, like bitch, you on your bed?
Right. You're in front of a camera and a ring light?
Huh?
And
nobody's touching you?
You also gotta understand that like all the representation for the new age of digital pimping that he's talked to has been the worst possible example.
That is a good point.
Like, please.
Oh,
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
that's what more important.
It's been the worst possible example. Like they gave that nigga Kelpie. They gave him that one light skinned nigga. What was his name? Big Church or something.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's like it's been goofy.
Like
how could you respect it?
Thank you. They did it on purpose for content.
True.
You feel me?
And see, Bill Russell can't talk shit to Steph Curry about shooting threes because he's actually nice doing this shit. He's not a nigga like Russell Westbrook where it's like, nigga, why you keep stepping back and making this shit harder than what it has to be?
Yeah.
It's like you got to have credentials to say what you want to say.
You got to be like, if you're going to do it the new way, you got to do it well.
So,
because otherwise, you just leaving a door open for niggas to come through and talk shit.
And that's why I kind of feel for Sharp when he begin mad at these,
because
hoes.
Right.
Because it is different.
Yeah, it completely. Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah, and it's just like, and I get that too. But I just wish he was more versed so that he can.
But he be off the Henny though. That's the Henny talking.
He smokes cool cigarettes. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
It's the pimp's fault.
That is crazy.
That's a good question.
Well, I don't smoke any cigarettes, so now I'm thinking about it like, what's the hierarchy? Are you on the bougie end?
Yeah, I'm on the bougie end.
Okay.
Marlboros
or something?
Marlboro 27, yeah. I'm on the bougie end. Marlboro, we don't do Newports because it's actually a chemical combination. That is not tobacco.
You fuck with Camel?
No, I don't. But I do like that black people are starting to transition more towards Camel Crushes than Newports. Because Newport,
you talking about the black and blue pack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Newport,
at a gas station.
That's just not a real. That's not tobacco. That is something that a white man made in a laboratory.
It's GMO.
It's the worst one because if you smoke any menthol cigarette, any brand at all that's not Newport, menthol is mint. That's what it tastes like. That's what it smells like. Mint, right? Newport is the only thing that does not smell or taste like mint, but it's the biggest menthol cigarette. Why does everybody else collectively agree that mint is the flavor of what menthol is?
White people are always trying to find a way to kill us because they market that fucking brand to us the most. That's all my aunties and fucking Newports.
Yeah, Newport. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and it's literally the worst cigarette chemically on the market.
And is that the one Sharp smoke or he smoked cigars?
See, Sharp smokes. I used to smoke Newports when I was younger. Hence, in my 20s on the blades. I was ignorant to the ways,
Yeah.
But now that I've gotten a little money, I'm auntie uncle age.
Yeah.
We're gonna move to these cools. See, cools is 40 plus. I drive a Cadillac.
It's a gentleman's cigarette.
It's a gentleman's cigarette. My bills are paid. I got a nice little 401k.
Regal.
So when do you smoke a cigar? Like when do you see that in your lifetime? Like
cigar.
That's when you're on the NBA team.
I tried cigars. The thing about cigars that kind of messed me up is you can't inhale them. And I'm so used to if I smoke a joint, I'm inhaling it. A cigarette, I'm inhaling it.
You're not with the fun shit. You're trying to get,
I don't think smoke tastes good, but at the same time, I've never had no $100 cigar either. You know what I'm saying? I never had no $50 cigar. Yeah. I've had like a $10 cigar, but I ain't never had, that shit gets expensive. So
you see,
I might have one at the, at that level, and nigga pour me a glass of whiskey and give me a $150 cigar. I might have a whole different opinion.
I was about to
where I don't even want to inhale it. It does taste good all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah.
What's the point in inhaling it, nigga? It looks fine just blowing it out, nigga.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's one of those things. That's
about smoking.
Right. So yeah, that's one of those things that I just think I'm too poor to understand yet.
But that does connect to Sharp because his voice is raspy than a motherfucker.
He sounds like
Disney character villain for sure.
He's 8 backwoods.
Yeah.
But overall,
I don't.
This nigga Adam 22. What did I say earlier?
No. We weren't even on that. We were on.
We was on Sharp.
We were on pretty much who do you think is going to survive after the storm of the dispense. That's how we got on Sharp.
To answer that question.
I think Sharp will be okay, even though I just went in on him.
Yeah.
I think the same. I concur.